Alright, so we have to find 3 boxes of shotgun shells, a couple of 9mm. That should do it for a while. Hold on. What was that? Oh, another human. I wasn't expecting to find anyone else. Hey, what happened here? Looks like you had a run-in with something. Need some help? I got some bandages here. Alright, sit down on the crate there and I can start bandaging your arm up. So, what was it that you ran into? I'm Sienna, by the way. Sienna Lin. Nice to meet you. What was it that did this to your arm? Really? An imp? An imp. I figured that's what they were called by listening to one of those things scolding them. Yeah, I got that close. It wasn't that hard, especially since the searcher was busy yelling at them. I heard the thing with the plague mask call one of them a searcher, so I figured that's what they were called. It's pretty easy to get near them without being noticed. They're normally too busy scolding the smaller ones or arguing amongst themselves. Yeah, for a supposedly organized invasion, they don't seem to get along with each other well. What were you doing before all of this? Oh, me? I was just trying to have some fun with some friends when we heard the sirens. We went inside and head down to the basement, because we didn't know what was going on. Upstairs we heard something coming in. My friend Dimitri went up to investigate and, he didn't come back. I've gotten past it. We all have. After that, the searcher that was up there started looking around the house, trying to find whatever it could. Eventually, it made its way to the basement where we were hiding and we managed to fight it off, but not without injuries. We went out to the world to find out what had happened to everyone else. We did go to our separate ways. We planned to meet here. I was just gathering up some more ammo for all of us. Almost done here. Hey, have you seen any of the, commanders, I guess? I don't know what to call them. There's a big imp out there I heard them call the Imp Overlord. It was about, half the height of one of those lampposts. Its horns were a couple of feet taller. It was the only one wearing any clothing. It was wearing some kind of dress coat or something. They said its name, but I can't remember it. Something beginning with a D. At least you still have a sense of humor after all of this. Every time I seen it, it always had 3 or 4 other things following it. Yeah, I've seen it multiple times. I've kind of been following it, trying to find out if it had any patrol routes, you know? But so far, nada. It just seems to move around at random. Just from this one building in the center of the city to a random other buildings. I don't know what it's doing, and I don't dare to go into the buildings with it. Because I both don't know what's in the main building, and I don't have a death wish. I mean, I did go into the other buildings after the big imp and his entourage left. I usually found empty buildings. I found a body once, or at least what's left of it. I've heard a couple of conversations between them. Yeah, the ones that travel with the big ones seem to be different than the other imps. They don't speak Latin, or whatever language it is that the others speak all the time. They speak English, like the big one, and the Hellhound that's with them also seems different from the others. Huh? What? Yeah, Hellhound. What else would you call a dog thing that breathes fire and spends a lot of time with demonic creatures? Anyway, the, Hellhound, it seems to be able to talk. I know it sounds weird, but that's an understatement considering what's been happening. But yeah, it seems to be able to talk, and from what I've seen, it can change its form somehow. Into what? Well, I guess I describe it as a humanoid form. It becomes upright. The way it stands and its general, I guess, figure or whatever looks more human. And judging from the kind of things it talks about, the way it talks about them, and its proportions when it's in its humanoid form, I'm just going to be calling it that. If I didn't know any better, I say it was a crossbred of something with a succubus. Oh, so you can make a joke but I can't? Well, I'm done here. You want to stick around and just talk until my friends get here? Yeah, maybe you can help us. We can pool resources. What do you have? Alright. Is there anyone else that you know of that survived? Do you know where they are? That's great. Once Idris and Maddie get here, we can go find them. Where are they? Okay. Any ideas to fill the silence? Yeah, why not just hole up here? What? No, I'm not particularly cold, but go ahead and set up a little campfire. All we need are the beers, and it's like a TV bonfire party. You're joking. There's no way you found beers. You weren't joking. You really found some. Yeah, thanks. Oh, the Hellhound I mentioned? I even saw it shapeshift into an actual human form. No, I said it was a humanoid form, not a full human. It still had the fur, exposed bone, skull and fireball thing. It was like a foot or two taller than a human. It just looked like it was. It looked like a combination of a hellhound and human. But I also saw that it can shapeshift into a human, like a full-on human. I couldn't believe it either. I never seen any other hellhounds do that. Then again, I never seen any others talk or transform into half-human form thing. Huh? Oh, no, I didn't hear her name. I've been able to figure out the Hellhound's relationship with the imps she traveled with, though. Well, I can tell that she hates having to work with the smaller ones, but she tolerates them when the big one is around. I don't know what their relationship is, though. She clearly doesn't get along with him, but just not on the level with the others. Yeah, they don't seem to get along any better than the Searcher and that one imp. Well, I did actually hear a name of the Searcher. I think it was Everentus or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, though. I didn't really try to gather info on the Searchers. Probably should, though. It would help a lot in the future. I mean, there is something I learned about them from just watching them. Well, I know that they can move any of their joints in any possible direction. They yell at the imps a lot, and they have a leader that stands out like a sore thumb for the rest of them. I haven't really got a chance to find out the leader's name, and all I saw of them was rotten-looking skin and blades on their arms. Yeah, we can find out more some other time. To hope. do you have any other harebrained scheme for what we're gonna do about this? Just make it through the day, huh? Same here. I don't know about my friends, though. For all I know, they're planning to charge up to the head honcho and take him on. Ugh, there you are, Diavolaki. Took you long enough. I've been stalling this mortal as long as I can. You imps haven't exactly been known for your punctuality. Oh, come on. Wipe that shocked look off your face. You really thought that you just so happened to be in the same building as a survivor who happened to have medical supplies and happened to know all this information about invading demons. Did you ever notice the inconsistency of my story? How could I have been both with my friends at the house and I've been out in the world figuring out the names of the demons? 1 second. Being in this forum is unpleasant, to say the least. Much better. I've never been one for, well, undercover work. But I'm a shapeshifter, so what can I do? Sometimes it pays to be a crossbreed. Yep. All those, I think, or, but I'm not sure statements. They weren't exactly implications. Why aren't we killing you? Well, it's because you graciously shared information regarding other survivors you know of, so we need you, so we can find them. All right. For the Luva Dirox. Anyway, we got work to do, and you, my friend, are going to help us.